Watch. Nicole Ari Parker addresses being Kim Cattrall's replacement. Britney Spears is not holding back her true thoughts on sister Jamie Lynn Spears' latest interview. The Zoe 101 star appeared on Good Morning America on January 12 and discussed her involvement in Britney's conservatorship, which ended last November. "I didn't understand what was happening, nor was I focused on that. I was focused on the fact that I was a 17-year-old about to have a baby. I understand just as little about it then as I do now," she said on air, while promoting her upcoming book, Things I Should Have Said. But Britney doesn't seem to agree with some of the points her sister made during the interview. The pop star took to Twitter on Thursday, January 13, to share her side about how the situation unfolded over the last 13 years. "I watched it with a 104-degree fever lol, and it was actually kind of nice having a fever so high 'cause I had to surrender to not caring," she said in a statement. "I just couldn't give a f**k, but my head hurt so bad. Of course I am a drama queen if I get sick, so I think I was dying." The singer, who said she's feeling fine now, went on to say, "There were two things that did bother me about Jamie Lynn's sit-down. My sister said was how my behavior was out of control," Britney said. "She was never around me much 15 years ago at that time. So why are they even talking about that unless she wants to sell a book at my expense? Really?" Secondly, Britney was hurt by the conversation about Jamie Lynn performing Britney's hits. The 30-year-old author famously sang a medley of her sister's songs at the 2017 Radio Disney Music Awards, telling interviewer Juju Chong that the backlash is somewhat confusing, adding, "I don't think she's personally upset with me about that. Truthfully, I don't know why that bothers her." According to Britney, the remix situation is actually a big deal. "I know it may sound like a silly thing to most people, but I wrote a lot of my songs and my sister was the baby," she explained. "She never had to work for anything. Everything was always given to her. If you were me, you might understand asking for 13 years for remixes to go into a small venue show and on tours." The toxic artist continued by reiterating her feelings toward her family. "I always was the bigger person," Brit wrote. "They all got to do it and play me and I always sat there and took it. But see, now it's a joke. The last thing I would ever do is ask for what was just given to her." The 40-year-old Grammy winner added, "So yes, they did ruin my dreams. My family loves to pull me down and hurt me always, so I am disgusted with them." During the interview, Jamie Lynn said she couldn't speak to Britney's current state of mind but feels she has been her sister's biggest supporter. She also shared, "Once I realized that, you know what, she's in a conservatorship, I felt like I just didn't want to be a part of it until maybe she was out of a conservatorship. So, there was no me overseeing funds, or something like that. And if that was, it was a misunderstanding, but either way, I took no steps to be a part of that." Britney, who is in the midst of planning her wedding to Sam Asghari, said she will be staying off Instagram for a while because the media and this business has always been extremely hateful to me. She ended her Twitter note by saying that the lesson learned from all this is to not trust people or anyone. Britney remarked, "Make your cats and dogs your family and take care of your own damn self."